So what you need to understand, this would probably be the most important video I do to date. Let's just say this is Charlie Kirk, okay? There'll be many others, okay? I had said, I tried to soften it at first and said that God didn't intervene for a reason. But no, God did intervene. God intervened and allowed Charlie Kirk to exalt himself. Then God put a spotlight on him and highlighted him. And then God judged him and destroyed him. I know this world doesn't like it. It doesn't, but I do God's will. I don't do what the world says. This is all through the Bible. What's also through the Bible is the world will mourn about the false prophet, but the heavens rejoice that God destroyed the wicked, and only the sheep that follow his voice, the shepherd's voice, will know that he purged evil from your midst. Everything is playing out, Revelations 18, right now. Because there's going to be more of this. So that's why I'm saying that's how important this is. Because it's God that exalts them. It's God that highlights them. And then he judges them and destroys them. Why? Because he loves you so much. He's showing you that I'm getting rid of the evil. Yes, you want to follow the evil. You want to say, oh, I know better than God. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. This would not be the time to be judging God. Well, how could he do that in front of us? He does it on purpose in front of you, not to hurt you. It's more because you're supposed to recognize that he's purging the evil from your midst. Here's something even more. He will set somebody to do it. I did a video not too long ago about this because I looked into it. It's true. He will not tolerate evil. Not when it is betraying people on a large scale like that. So he will, this is why you're never going to know what happened or who actually, did it to Kennedy. Because God says it's not important for you to know. What's important for you to know is I purged evil from your midst. However, you should know this. If the people that he has do it stayed strictly to what he told them to do and didn't go cross any boundaries and go further or anything like that, they will be vindicated. So that's why you'll never know who with Kennedy. They can continue to blame and do, but you're not going to. They were vindicated by God. They were. Because God will purge evil from his midst. He will. I know that's uncomfortable. I understand that this world has been so trained by Satan that people would look at me like, how could you say this? Okay, stay in Satan's kingdom and his mindset and keep following him and tell yourself, well, we don't know what happened. Yes, there are people that know. There's a reason you will never know the truth about Kennedy. And sometimes the people that do it, yes, God will use somebody that's maybe planning to do it, and he won't intervene. Other times, he will outright intervene. It's all through the Bible from Exodus on. Nebuchadnezzar, Pharaoh, he always exalts them, highlights them, then destroys them. So that was mind-blowing to me when I realized he highlights them, because that's the reason. I'm thinking, oh, this world's giving. No, God's giving them a platform. So, wealthy false prophets like Kirk speak in his name but chase wind. True sheep know him by voice alone. This awakens discernment. Like truly to be awake. If you're awake and trying to know God, then and you've been really working on that, then God just hasn't given you this truth yet, okay? But he will, because there's going to be more of this. And this isn't to traumatize you. What the world will do, though, with these people, like they've done with Kirk, like they've done with Kennedy, is will this world follow Satan? So it cries and it mourns and it builds statues. It's all in the Bible that it will do this. But it's only truly the sheep that follow the shepherd's voice that know God did something. Well, it's the sheep here that follow the shepherd's voice that know, and it's the angels that are, they celebrated when it happened, because the angels, not the bad ones, don't hate seeing it. So they cheer in heaven when they see God destroy evil. Just because you wanted to be led astray shows that why you shouldn't go to God. No, God, it's not about the church, okay? I don't just say this to say it, but it's in the Bible. So when it's backed up with the Bible, then the world uplifts wealthy false prophets. Revelation 18 depicts God's sudden purge of commercial Babylon, a global system of greed-driven trade and luxury, where kings, merchants, and shipmasters lament its fall, crying over lost prophets while the heavens rejoice. The heavens rejoice that God judges and destroys them, while the world cries because of, false prophet, Charlie, he was just, no. Then it says, the lamentation scene in Revelations 18, an angel announces Babylon's doom. Fallen, fallen is Babylon the Great. Merchants wail. What has everybody done over Kirk's assassination? They wail, not realizing you're all fulfilling Revelations 18. Merchants wail as cargoes of gold, silver, jewels, slaves, and souls vanish. No more markets, music, or craftsmen's. Their grief isn't repentance, but economic ruin. In 1 hour, such great wealth has been brought to ruin. This fulfills the shepherd's pattern. World promotes evil, God topples it amid tears. So God expects everybody to fall because he knows most of the world is led astray. But there's some sheep out here that do follow his voice, and I've been saying. The only part I didn't realize until just a little bit ago is that he highlights them. God himself exalts them. And then he always does it in front of you. Again, not to hurt you. So everybody like Candace Owens and all these people carrying on, ultimately, you want to know who's behind. God is. This world doesn't have to accept it. It can blame the government. It can blame the kid on trial. If the kid on trial, did exactly the way that God wanted and he's not in any trouble, he'll be vindicated. He will. Or maybe that wasn't him, as Candace thinks, but look, this is why you're not going to know. God is ultimately saying, no, when you don't know, it's because I vindicated them. He vindicated who killed Kennedy. I know that you don't like that because nobody can understand that this is what God does, but it's all through the Bible. It's not that he just takes somebody out because they sin. No, it's because they are up to wickedness. And when they are leading every campus astray, no, especially at this time in history, what you need to prepare yourself for is there going to be even more that are currently being exalted and that God is highlighting. See the world here? How their hands, it's Charlie Kirk. Yeah, no. And God will destroy the rest while the world wails.